Hey, how's it going? I'm back here for another reading. My name is Valerie, and I'm going to be using a few different decks today. I have the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I also have the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen as well, and the Triple Goddess deck, let's see here, by Isha Lerner. And this is a tarot deck, and it also has a little sub deck of chakra cards. This deck is a really awesome interpretation of tarot, in my opinion. It identifies with the Trinity energy and the Triple Goddess, which technically is the twin flame journey within itself through the divine feminine. So this is really important to me to really highlight. Whether you are a male or female, you can still identify with the masculine and feminine energies interchangeably. So you'll always be picking up and kind of identifying with the two, in certain circumstances, in certain situations where you kind of flip-flop. So never close yourself off to just one, because in this we are all one and our energies are as well. But being able to identify by the connotation of the energy in order to how to interpret it and how to channel it and how to use that energy to get past whatever, the situation is bringing to the table. So I'm going to start off by getting some cards from, let's see, I'm going to get some for the divine feminine from the masculine. So I'm going to ask a few questions here for spirit. My selenite wants to clarify the air. Alright, divine masculine. Well, that was very nice of you to let me know. It is our ego card. The awesome part about these cards is that each message is linked to an angel, and each angel and archangel has a specific role in our lives. So these cards really highlight that too, because whatever situation we're dealing with, you have an angel to call upon to help you out and work through those blockages or whatever action or, whatever that may be. So this is the ego card, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. And we know damn well our masculines are so stuck in their freaking ego. It's not even funny. So thank you for clarifying what we already knew, Spirit. I appreciate it. So, masculine, I would really love to understand what's going on. Spirit, I want to know what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know in this now moment. Yeah, I felt you. Knight of Fire. Sudden events that need immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Knight of Fire for me, this card really, this is almost like our feminine energy, how we're the Empress and we're very much in our power. We know our strengths, we know our abilities. And we know that we're here to heal other people. So this Knight of Fire to me, especially because he resembles my masculine, even down to the facial hair. This card means he really wants to come out of his ego really bad. Like, this is who he is without his ego. Or not necessarily without it, but when his ego is healthy. Because, as human, we never get to get rid of the ego. It's being that it's in balance. I'm going to shuffle these. Oh, I split the deck. Queen of Fire, Seven of Fire. All this fire energy, it makes perfect sense to this connection. And the messages coming from the masculine that are fire energy are totally him being like, this is me talking to you. And I hear that very, very clear, almost as a channeling. I feel like this is more of a channeling reading than just tarot, because I have a very strong telepathic communication with my masculine, and he'll come through in just about anything and anytime. That's why I like to do my readings half in nature and half, I'm in the car in nature, so I don't like to be in the house all cramped up. I need fresh air. So I was guided to split the deck. Page of Water. This makes perfect sense for how he's communicating. My masculine is so shy and cute to where it's almost like I make him feel like he's a little boy again. Like, I see his spirit almost as a little boy. Like, I get to watch him grow into the man and into this night. I get to witness the page fight his ego and become the Knight of Fire. It's so pretty. It's not even pretty. It's so magical. The Magician. It's so magical to see a man fight his ego, fight his communication, learn how to communicate, have this new relationship, have the divine feminine use her psychic abilities to help this happen, because I don't know if he knows that we're behind the scenes. This is us. But we get to see him become this passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. He's not gonna rest until he comes and gets you. A knight comes for whatever he's coming for. Whatever he was sent to do on this horse, knights aren't supposed to come back without whatever they sent out for. He will not miss his mission. The Magician. Boom. Oh. Okay, let's see what this is about. Pause. Okay, what is upside down? Knight, King of Air. Okay. Well, this is his Empress card. This is his energy. This is his major card. This is him. This is the outcome. It was reversed, but it's because it hasn't happened yet. But this is energy. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Divine masculine balance. Have you ever seen a man in love? It's the most beautiful thing. That's why it takes so much time. These cards are absolutely beautiful. I need to just... tells a perfect story of what's going on, and it just gives ultimate faith to keep going. He's coming. He is coming. He's always on this white horse. It's the white horse, this unicorn. White horse. Because we're the dark horse. We're the what is it, mystical or mystique? Yeah, we're the mystique. We are the black horse. He is the white horse. Even though in our 3D I'm white and he's my opposite. You know, a lot of twin flames, we do come in duality, and there's a lot more challenges, but a lot more positive challenge, progressive challenges, things that are needed to be addressed and worked through and talked about, issues with society, with status. The card. This is funny. He's trying to help me communicate right now. Knight of Air. Air to me are thoughts and precision of articulating 5D to 3D. I'm trying to manifest what I'm trying to say, but this is him just, oh man. This Divine Masculine reading is beautiful. Thank you so much, Divine Masculine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. For all that is. This is a beautiful reading. The masculine is a knight in shining armor. He's coming for us, okay? Y'all don't need to worry. I don't... Look at this little card. Let's see what this is. Justice. 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 Going right next to the Magician right here. Right next to our Twin Flame Partnership card. One more card, Spirit. Life experience. A significant life event. A powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Wow. Love of your life. This is a love of a lifetime. This is everything we've been waiting for. Get out of this illusion of being trapped. You're not trapped. You have this. We have justice. We have magician. We have partnership. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence. Afraid to take action. Stop. This is what we're stuck in. Get out of this. One more, Spirit. Divine Masculine. One more card from this deck. Please, I want to know your last words from this deck. Oh, really? This card came up again. This one makes sense too, but this is definitely it. This is the moral of the story. Events that occur at great speed. Take the time to review your options. We're manifesting at a crazy speed. Today is the full moon in Capricorn. I personally am a Capricorn, and I am just feeling so heightened in my abilities and incredibly abundant. This card fell down here. 10 of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. I'm pretty sure this is the 10 of Cups card. And if it's 10 of Cups, it's Twin Flame. Twin Flame, Knight of Air. I don't know what else we need at this point. I don't even need to touch that deck. Divine Masculine is coming on a white horse in his armor, coming for you, me, us. Balance yourselves, okay? We need to keep... What chakra, masculine, do we need to balance for you to come into union with us? What is the chakra that needs to be in balance currently? I would like to know, Spirit, what chakra do we as the collective need to balance to be in union? Divine Masculine, Spirit, what chakra do we need to balance in order to be in union? Okay, all of them? I got 2. Oh, okay. It's hot, it's fiery, it's steamy. Okay, root chakra. Sacral chakra. This makes perfect sense. Sexual, emotional, twin flame. It's passion. It's like lightning and fire, but in this transmutative healing, celestial, union, healing, just healing. It just works so well. This is beautiful. Let's heal. Let's heal our sacral chakra and our root chakra all together. We're working on our money. We're working on our stability, working on communication and being stable in our emotions and knowing what we want. So this is tarot as well. But this one is more of an interpretation for the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to ask Divine Feminine, what do you want your masculine to know? Divine Feminine, what is your message for your Divine Masculine? I'm going to grab the book on these. I'm not quite familiar with the meanings yet, but these cards are gorgeous. Alright. We have the Justice card again. I know this card. Do one more. Alright. So this is continuing on, obviously, the success that is going to happen. Your man is coming. Our divine energy is here. I mean, union is right now. It's that stage when we're not quite married, obviously. We're not quite dating, obviously. But it's the union that we know that one day that will be the case. And you have to do things to clear up your karma, situations, loose ends, old relationships, of people, not just things, you know. It's just, it's very complex. So don't rush. That's what I've learned. Okay, that's why we have tools to communicate for them when they can't communicate with us in the nicest, non-nosiest way possible. Okay, Womb of Potential. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. So with this, I want to read a passage really quick. The Wheel of Fortune represents motion and change. Ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is Capricorn. No, just kidding. But Jupiter is still a very decisive energy, assertive. This card points towards possible developments and changes in one's future. Life is a process of constant transformation and movement involving generation, degeneration, integration, and disintegration. Having recently experienced a death and rebirth cycle, the individual is now ready to embrace an expanded understanding of the universe. Prior to greeting the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit or crone has set off to encounter the depths of the inner world as a means of reconciling life's unresolved or unconscious dilemmas. The new vision and insights retrieved by the Hermit are now available to be actualized. New inspirations, hopes, and ideals are eager to take shape and be expressed in the world. The Wheel of Fortune dramatizes the notion that our lives are never stationary. Time is infinite and the soul is eternal. Our limitations are only real from a relative standpoint, and many of them are complete figments of our imagination, even with relative context. The human being is fundamentally limitless, even while remaining obedient to the laws of gravity that condense spirit and soul into our earthly experience. The Wheel of Fortune becomes a very significant step on the royal road to wisdom, offering an understanding of our relationship with the greater universe. This is a story. This whole journey is a story of both of our souls finding our way back to ourselves. This is such a deep journey. I know that we all see these daily videos all the time, and you know, we kind of take for granted, like, okay, I want to see the new message, what's going on today. you have to just really sit back and realize that it's even a miracle that we even have this communication, but it's even greater that these people have taken the time to articulate these things for us, to be able to articulate it ourselves. So this is just so beautiful. This whole message from us to him, and whatever we're saying or they're saying to us, it's always equal. I mean, all the time. I mean, we do back and forth our energies, but we are the same. So we're on the same track. We know what's going on. Okay. Blossoming spirit. So this is a message from the divine feminine to the masculine. The spirit is life. The mind is the builder. The physical is the result. This traditional card is the Hierophant. And to me, that is ultimate transmutation of where he's been, and a sign of quintessential sign that eternal quality within humanity transcends earthly elements to all living beings. The quest for the female divine physical embodiment is crucial at this stage of evolution. This means, this is inevitable, this journey. Divine feminine is telling him that this is your path. And it says here, this is an earnest quest for a higher meaning now that the external world, the emperor, the masculine, the path of balance has now been established. Now there is a longing toward a new paradigm of balance. One that may fully reconcile the manifested world of the earthly abundance with the spiritual laws of the higher order. That is union with divine feminine and divine masculine, and is saying that is in this now moment, in this time, union is now, is here. It's not anywhere else. It's right now. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the next card is going to confirm that with the Alchemy and the Justice card. Man, we've had a very interesting road. We're not done yet. You know, it's a process. Every day is a new day, and we're so lucky to be here. So, even though there's no true completion, there's no done, it's still happening. It's still a process, and one day, soon, things are going to alchemize and shift for the better. This card is the Alchemy card. It is the Judgment card, traditional tarot. Passage says, "From joy I came, for joy I live, and in thy sacred joy I shall melt again." What the caterpillar calls at the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. Transmutation. Absolutely beautiful. So our last final message from the feminine to the masculine is open heart. I didn't even know. This is the Lover's card. This was our final clarity. This is the Twin Flame card. I didn't even see it. I didn't even recognize it. It's confirmation. So this is us telling the masculine that we love him. And he loves us too. This card says, "This is love. To fly towards a secret sky. To cause 100 veils to fall each moment. First, to let go of life. Finally, to take a step without feet." The Lover's card is associated with the number 6 and the qualities of loyalty, commitment, and union. Trinity. Pythagoras considered 6 the first perfect number due to the fact that its parts 1, 2, and 3 add up to itself. Traditionally, 6 is symbolically depicted as a 6-pointed star comprised of 2 overlapping triangles, activated Merkaba, one pointing upward and the other downward. The upward pointing triangle is associated with the fiery spirit of the divine masculine, while the downward pointing triangle is associated with the watery spirit of the divine feminine. Together, these triangles represent the alchemical marriage of masculine and feminine and the reconciliation of opposites. Through the sacred marriage of divine feminine and masculine aspects, the soul attains direct, intimate knowledge of the beloved. This is the highest ecstasy. The sacred marriage within manifests as a great cosmic celebration, wherein divine love and wisdom pour forth, infusing the entire universe, including each precious human soul, with a completely awe-inspiring sense of peace and clarity. The world soul reveals and rejoices in the highest expression of love. Pictured on this card is a beautiful woman embracing the womb, seed of a new love. She caresses it near her heart. Her fiery garment emanates waves of vibrational life force that move upward and out of the earth through her body. This is the luminous energy of Tantra, the art of spirit-filled love, taught by the masters in the Eastern schools of initiation. It illuminates her first and second chakras. Pause. Pause. Pause right there. In this card, those are the 2 chakras that are illuminated. Synchronicities are beautiful. Let's continue. Let's see. Where was I? First and second chakras, the energy centers of creativity and procreation. Her sexual desire has merged with the all-knowing aspect of divine love. The upper region of her body is blue, the color of truth. It is as if the vastness of the sky were united with her body, so that the tiny orb of the vastness of the sky were united with her body, so that a tiny orb of the moon can glow within her. This inner moon reflects the light of her original truth, revealing the intimate source of love that is her birthright, the eternal gift of the divine feminine. This stage of initiation entails dedication and commitment, for the tasks involved are some of the most difficult to comprehend for the human soul. The individual must seek to embrace the essence of love within and avoid the temptation to seek it elsewhere. Each human being is an instrument of divinity. The beloved with whom we choose to share our intimate life is but a reflection of our own loving nature, to the extent we seek love outside ourselves. We meet with disillusionment and disappointment. True love requires discipline, commitment, and patience. It is the path of personal mastery and devotion requiring compassion and forgiveness. The light of true love will never forsake you. Be loving and good to yourself and dare to follow the path of unconditional love. And the goddess with this deck, or with this card, is Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Everything is as it should be. I want to thank you all for